Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will go on the attack first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in there. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Slings it downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give on the inside. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Durant. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll keep it himself. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. They'll try the run. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Moves around to clear up the vision. Still running at at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To throw, it's Durant. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Ward. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Swings it out to his running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. First priority is to take care of the ball here. Fires to the right. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Man, and that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll run the counter. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Durant. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They'll try the left side. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the shotgun on third down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Grimes. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Time to take a shot. It's caught. Turning on the Jets. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And he tacks on the extra point. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Durant. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to pass. He's looking deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Back to throw, it's Durant. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Finds his man. It's Ward. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 40. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Got it on the outside, it's Chung. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to run it. At the 15, he's loose. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Keeps it on the draw. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Motion from the wideout. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Who needs two hands when you can just stick that one paw up there and reel it in? What a catch by that receiver.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Durant. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Oh, they're after him.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
They'll go to the ground, and they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It is good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 3rd down for this offense. To the air, it's Durant. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Middle Tennessee, 24.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Going to the running game. He breaks a tackle. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wide receiver going in motion. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The give to the tailback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. It's complete on the right side. Got enough space. Touchdown, MTSU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Pushes ahead. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead.
Kennesaw State, 35. Middle Tennessee.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Durant. Got a man. It's Chung. Hard running there. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Give to the running back. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grimes. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The short hands. It's Fowler. Still making moves. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The give to the back. Nice move there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Quick completion to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. It's good, and they've regained the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in. Back to throw. It's Durant. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Powers through the defender. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple. But the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got a
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kennesaw State, 35.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Durant. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He's got him. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Offense, quick tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ward. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Durant. He's got the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ward. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. And he'll run it into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.